Did you know that Rottweilers accompanied Roman legionnaires? No? How about a dog that participated in gladiator fights? Never heard of such a thing? Then get comfortable, because in this video, I will tell you about the 10 best guard dogs. And at the end, you'll find out why even the seemingly most harmless fluffy pets are excellent protectors of your home. Enjoy watching! I'd like to start with the most seemingly harmless dog in this top list. The Hungarian sheepdog, or Komondor, can captivate anyone with its impressive appearance. The fur of these fluffballs resembles dreadlocks, a hairstyle quite fashionable among rappers. But what makes these delightful pups such good protectors? That's right, history. According to the famous Czech writer Jan Amos Komenius, Komondors are the kings among shepherds. Indeed, Komondors were unmatched sheep herders. Although there is no exact information about the origin of this breed, it is believed that the ancestors of the Komondors lived with the Magyar tribes near the Black Sea, where they carried out their shepherding duties. Thanks to their corded white fur, they could blend in with the flock and wait for the moment to attack an unsuspecting wolf. Personally, I can't believe such a sweet pup could fight wolves on equal terms. What do you think? Unfortunately, during World War II, Komondors were no longer used for their original purpose. These fluffballs were placed on guarded military sites, and their numbers began to significantly decrease. The breed is still very rare today. There are fewer than 10,000 Komondors in the world, and most people have never seen these dogs in person. Now let me tell you about probably the most famous guard dog. The German Shepherd is one of the most widespread breeds in the world. This photo from 1882 shows its first officially registered representative, a dog named Graf. Max von Stephanitz first bred this breed, carefully selecting the most outstanding herding dogs that reached physical and mental maturity through constant training. They were intended to protect sheep flocks and possessed unparalleled qualities. But over time, the need for flock protection decreased, and German Shepherds found new roles, much like the Komondors, in the military. During the First and Second World Wars, these dogs held leading positions in all aspects, which led to their active breeding. The German Shepherd always ranks among the top dogs with the highest intelligence. Such a smart and reliable fluffball will be an excellent guardian of your home. Moreover, German Shepherds not only demonstrate excellent guarding and rescue qualities, but also make wonderful companions who love children and enjoy interacting with them. Perhaps this is because they mature quite late themselves? Just look at these fluffy puppies. Yes, you heard right, these are puppies. In this photo, they are only 2 years old, which is considered true childhood for Caucasian Shepherds. It's hard to believe when the owner of a Caucasian Shepherd says you shouldn't be afraid of their dog because it's just a puppy. Caucasian Shepherds grow to a height of 28 inches at the withers by 12 months. These guys know how to react if they sense a threat to your home or family members, so don't underestimate their charming fluffiness. Caucasian Shepherds are known for their loyalty to their family and strong protective instincts. They possess a high level of confidence and independence, making them excellent guard dogs. However, they require thorough training from a young age to reduce their tendency toward aggression towards strangers and other animals. The history of this remarkable breed begins in the Caucasus. Surprising, isn't it? According to one theory, Caucasian Shepherds descended from wolves and Tibetan Mastiffs. Shepherds in the foothills of the Caucasus and in the Urartu-Ararat kingdom relied on their skills long before our era. This is one of the oldest breeds used for herding work. Caucasian Shepherds are inherently guardians and protectors, which is why they stay alert even while sleeping and have an outstanding reaction. They wake up at any noise and react especially quickly to their owner's call. Such furry helpers will be an excellent protection for your home. And the next dog is probably the best guard dog. No one can pass by this huge, vigilant, powerful, and intimidating dog. In addition to its excellent guarding qualities, the Tibetan Mastiff is the most exclusive and expensive dog in the world. A puppy of this breed was once purchased for $1.5 million, as recorded in the Guinness Book of Records. This price is due to the Chinese government's ban on exporting this breed abroad. Imagine, the first mentions of Mastiffs appeared long before our era. The ancestors of Tibetan Mastiffs guarded monasteries and the surrounding settlements. The first reliable mentions of the breed were made by Aristotle, who suggested that it arose from the crossing of a dog and a tiger. Other sources indicate that the ancestor of this breed is the black Tibetan wolf. Whatever the truth may be, I believe the ancestor of the Mastiff is a lion, and try to convince me otherwise. Due to the remoteness of the region where this breed lived, the Tibetan Mastiff was perceived as a mythical creature, with legends about it similar to the Yeti. Everything changed in 1847 when the King of India presented a Tibetan Mastiff puppy to the Queen of Britain. To summarize, this dog is known for its outstanding guarding and protective abilities. Its character harmoniously combines fearlessness, kindness, and loyalty, but these qualities manifest provided the pet is socialized from an early age and not isolated from people. The next four-legged friend is a descendant of the Tibetan Mastiff. The official history of the Corso breed begins during the height of the Roman Empire. These dogs were bred for very specific purposes: dogfights, military campaigns, and guarding. After the fall of ancient Rome, they were crossed with Celtic greyhounds and used extensively for hunting, guarding agricultural land, and herding livestock. This versatility is genetically ingrained in the breed, making these dogs loyal to a single owner. You won't believe it, but these pups are also true heroes of poems. Many 16th century writers admired Tibetan Mastiffs and mentioned them in their works. Have you come across these fluffballs in books? An amazing fact. Although the history of this breed dates back to ancient Rome, the Cane Corso is also one of the youngest breeds. It was officially recognized only in 1996, and before that time, the breed was still being developed, with many diverse representatives noted. Oh, and here's another interesting fact. Dog kennels owe their existence to this breed. World War II significantly reduced the Cane Corso population, wiping out half of their valuable gene pool. Then, one dedicated Italian decided to take matters into his own hands. He gathered all the remaining representatives of the breed from the Pyrenean Peninsula, thus creating the world's first dog kennel. In general, Cane Corsos are very docile and loyal to their owners, making them easy to train and a great choice for a novice dog owner. It's time to talk about the adorable Akita. This remarkable breed originated in Japan. Why did I say originated? Because humans had no part in its creation. It just appeared on its own. The Akita had a special loyalty to its owner and wariness of strangers, making it ideal for guarding local nobility. Amazingly, the dog will never attack an intruder first. It will simply block their path until the owner arrives. For these qualities in Japan, it is called tender-hearted and strong. Now, a bit of sad news. During World War II, the population was on the verge of extinction. It wasn't because the dog was used to guard military facilities, as in other stories I've told you earlier. Across the country, vandals began killing Akitas for food and making clothing from their skins. Obviously, the dogs tried to defend themselves, which led to a wave of rabies, and then they were exterminated even more actively. Compassionate Japanese citizens started hiding these wonderful creatures and secretly breeding them. Although the Akita population is now stable, the war left its mark. After the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the average lifespan of the Akita decreased from 15 to 10-12 years. That's how radiation affected the dogs. Today, Akitas are used not only as excellent guard dogs, but also to help terminally ill people in hospices to improve their emotional state. Personally, my emotional state improves just by looking at photos of these fluff balls. Now let me tell you about the favorite dog of police and military canine handlers. The Belgian Malinois has incredible abilities for search and rescue. Highly energetic, athletic, and easily trainable, all these qualities make it the best in these fields. Due to their characteristics, Malinois are often called Einsteins of the dog world. Now, if you'll allow me, a little historical background. Surprisingly, such an amazing dog appeared by accident. In the late 19th century, a Belgian veterinarian decided to create a national breed. He used local shepherd dogs with erect ears. Thus, the Malinois, the best working breed, was born. But don't think that just by getting this pup, you'll have the best dog in the world. Working with it is very challenging. If you don't manage its training, it will completely ignore your commands and attack everyone. If you feel overwhelmed, consult a canine trainer. They can definitely help with training. By the way, this could be your ad. Just kidding. It's important to remember that the Malinois is a working breed with an innate guarding instinct, whose needs can only be met by an experienced dog owner. But if you manage its training, the Malinois will become a wonderful friend and an excellent companion. And where would we be without this beauty? The Rottweiler has a reputation as the most aggressive breed. But that's only at first glance. Rottweilers can be as affectionate as they are serious protectors. A dog's behavior depends on how you raise it. As with the Malinois, Rottweilers require an experienced owner who is ready to spend a lot of time to meet the dog's needs. The key is socialization and training. It's best to allow a Rottweiler to interact with other pets and children from a young age to avoid problems in the future. Rottweilers are considered one of the oldest dog breeds with a very interesting history. These pups accompanied Roman legions during their passage through Germany. Many dogs fell behind and stayed in the city of Rottweil, thus giving the breed its name. Later, Rottweilers became a key part in creating another guard dog breed. I'll tell you more about that later. Throughout their history, Rottweilers have been working dogs, guarding livestock and property, pulling carts, and even carrying money in special belts. This made Rottweilers some of the most loyal dogs. By the way, among Rottweiler owners, there's a myth that these dogs can't be kept outside in winter because they have almost no fur. But that's not true. In fact, these pups don't tolerate heat well, and it's better not to dress them in jackets during winter. It's time to talk about another dog that many consider very aggressive. Rottweilers played a key role in creating this breed. I'm talking about Dobermans. They are named after a German named Louis Doberman, who worked as a tax collector and needed a guard dog. In addition to his main job, Louis ran a shelter where he bred this new breed. Louis achieved his goal. The Doberman became a powerful guard dog that also gets along well with people and is always ready to help if it senses danger. Besides their guarding qualities, Dobermans are excellent psychological helpers. They are often used for therapeutic purposes because they can recognize and respond to human emotional signals. Dobermans help improve emotional well-being by showing care and support. You'd think that's it, making them the perfect breed. But there's more. In 1925, a Doberman named Sauer made it into the Guinness Book of World Records. The dog tracked a criminal by scent for over 90 miles. Just imagine, I can't even run that far. But he caught the thief by scent. An amazing breed. Now get ready. The most dangerous dog in this list. Pregnant, women, and children, please step away from the screen. Meet the Aussie. Honestly, I'm still shocked that such sweet pups can be excellent guard dogs. These beauties appeared around the early 19th century. At that time, Spanish Shepherd dogs were in demand for work on ranches in the USA. Then, shepherds arriving from Australia decided to create a new breed using Spanish Shepherds and Collies. This is how our fluffballs came to be. In addition to working on ranches, they began to be used in the police force because they were very smart, easily trainable, and very beautiful, although the latter isn't exactly necessary for police work. This is how the character of the Australian Shepherd was formed, true to their herd. Instincts, Aussies fiercely protect their family and territory. They will always alert you if they see someone suspicious, but will never attack first. Aussies are also famous for their strong desire to please their owner. How delightful. Label 12. Conclusion. And that brings us to the end of our video about these little protectors. Which one did you like the most? Personally, I loved the Tibetan Mastiff for its magnificent mane. But honestly, all four-legged friends are great companions to me. Just remember, a dog is only mean because of a tough life. And if it's not dogs but store prices that are biting you, I have something to suggest. We are looking for scriptwriters, narrators, editors, and creative producers for our videos. Interested? Then click the link in the description and apply. Thanks for watching.